So a little update here. It's currently 2:45. Our flight, I think that Sam updated you that our tour guide actually helped us out to get us all a flight to Cairo. And then once we're in Cairo, we're all going to figure out what we're going to do. But we did hear from him that the people that are on our cruise ship are still on the boat. So if it wasn't for him, we would still be on that boat, probably quarantined for 2 weeks.
I'm actually pretty bummed. I'm usually a very optimistic person and looking at the bright side, but I'm pretty bummed. It looks so cool. I wish we could be here longer. This will be a 30th birthday to remember. We are Sam and Nick Simpson, and welcome to Sims on the Go. I can't believe that it was almost a year ago when we quit our jobs to travel the world, a dream that we had for well over a decade. We decided that we were turning 30 years old and there was no better time than the present to go travel until the pandemic hit. Like so many others, our adventure around the world and our business as travel content creators came to an abrupt halt. We were in Luxor, Egypt on our last day of a Nile cruise when the pandemic hit in a really intense way. We were at the epicenter in Egypt and needed to get out quickly. Our last day on the cruise was canceled and our tour guide was able to get us off the ship as quickly as he could. In our final episode of our 10-part Egyptian series, we just needed to get out of Luxor, but really out of Egypt in general before the whole country went into lockdown. Thanks for joining us through Egypt, and thank you always for sticking with us as we all navigate these uncharted territories together. We can't wait to go back on the road and have actually booked flights for our first international travel again in February 2021. Let's hope everything goes well by then so we can all start to venture around this beautiful world again. Nick told me there's a rooftop here at our Airbnb, and before we leave, I am determined to come see it because I wish we could have more time here. This is really cool. But let me give you an update because we've been trying to figure out what to do. And essentially what we're getting is that everyone that we've talked to is saying get out of Luxor because they're worried that Luxor, all the temples are closed today. Everything is closed in this city, and they're worried that if you don't get out soon, they're going to be quarantining or kind of locking down the city, making it impossible to get out by flights or by train. And you can't really do it by car. You really have to take a flight or a train. So we've been working with our tour guide, who's amazing, to figure out what to do. And I think all 5 of us have booked a flight tonight from Luxor to Cairo. So we're going back to Cairo tonight and then gonna try to figure out what to do because you really have to leave out of Cairo to go anywhere internationally. I am grateful for amazing tour guides who go out of their way to make sure you're safe and comfortable. And I'm grateful for an amazing group of people that are action oriented and we're just putting our heads down and figuring out plan B. But for now, we don't get to see much of the city of Luxor. So let me show you the rooftop view because I'm ready to look at it too. And it looks so cool and we'll just have to come back. I think that's just what it means. But look at this. We'll keep you posted.
We're leaving. Everyone ready to go, team?
Let's go to Cairo. And just like that, we made it to the airport to try to get to Cairo. Cross fingers we can get to Cairo. Every hour it feels like it's deteriorating. Like we just need to get out of here.
Okay, so a little update of what's happening. Everyone is trying to get on any flight possible. So I'm really lucky that we're even able to get on this flight, hopefully. So after about an hour and a half of waiting, they're finally boarding our flight. So it's looking really good right now.
We shall see if we can make a next flight out of this country.
Thank you.
We made it on the flight, but we're kind of in an awkward seat, so we will see you in Cairo.
الطائرة معد من أجل راحتكم، فإذا حدث الزور حظر انخفاض مفاجئ في ضغط الهواء سوف تفتح طائرة.
Now the saga continues as we rush to get our bags, and I need to call Chase to try and change our flight. So now we're running because the flight leaves in 2.5 hours, and we think it's too late to change it, but I don't want to change it until we get our bags and we're fully like here. All right, keep it posted. Another update. So none of us got on our flight. So we're getting a hotel for the night, and then we're coming back here right in the morning. But the hotel is not far, so we're headed there now. Get a little sleep, get a little breakfast. Right back here to do it all over again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was awesome. We booked a hotel. We are staying here for one more night. Do you need the confirmation number?
I already got it.
Oh, okay, great.
That's why I was.
Okay, so we actually made it somewhere. Today has been probably the worst travel day we have ever had from start to finish. It's just been bad luck on top of bad luck. But we did get to Cairo, which was our main goal. We didn't get to the end goal, but we got to a place where we have an option to go anywhere essentially. But we got off the cruise ship today, which was step 1. Step 2 was getting out of Luxor, which we did today. Step 3 was to find a solution to get out of the country tonight. We're gonna stay here tonight. It's actually like a hotel and casino. I think we're kind of fancy tonight, but we did have a free night on hotels.com, which helped a lot. So this kind of put us in a budget that we can afford, because all the hotels in the airport area are very expensive. But I think we're gonna close out here because today has just been mentally draining and we're just exhausted, and we're just gonna figure out our flight things for tomorrow. So I hope that this was kind of some insight on what happens when you get quarantined with the coronavirus, and just kind of being almost at the epicenter of the Egyptian coronavirus. It's kind of what happened to us. So please give this video a like, subscribe if you're not, leave a comment if you have any thoughts you want to add to our just crazy day. We'll see you on the go.
Welcome to Oman for the next 9 hours. You always switch lines because you think it's going to be faster, but it's never faster.
Sad. Oh shit. Can you see me?
He goes, guys, I'm quarantined.
There we go. Hey! Our hot water's ready.
So it's looking like we're not going to Cairo anymore, but that's okay because we get this view of the pyramids. Look at this. That's us.